Well, welcome to a video on the 1988 Toyota HiLux. I was driving back from Spain the other day, coming along the motorway, and I noticed as I was going down the hills and wanting to slow down a bit, that the brake pedal was getting a bit spongy. And by the time I got back here, I had almost no brakes at all. That was a little bit dodgy. So I got back and I had a check, and yeah, a bit worrying what I found actually. I actually found that the reservoir for the brake fluid was empty, and that really shouldn't happen. And so I filled it back up, obviously using brand new fresh brake fluid, and I bled the brakes. But what was weird is I managed to bleed 3 of them, but not this one. All I can see is, I don't know whether you can make it out on the tyre, that patch there is brake fluid. So I am strongly suspecting that the cylinder has gone bad. Oh my goodness. I think we have a problem here. This should not be absolutely soaking wet, and you can see that the brake shoes, this being a drum setup, are really completely disgusting. So I'm going to have to get that apart. But first of all, I'm going to go and get my phone, because I'm going to take a picture of all of that. Yeah, take a picture, otherwise I'll never remember how to put it back together. Hello, number 3. Wow. Okay, these are under quite a lot of tension, so I'm going to work them off. You will come off, maybe. Obviously not designed to come off easily for fairly obvious reasons. 1. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these out so that they resemble how they were actually assembled, because that hopefully will make my life a little bit easier. 1, 2. Okay, this is the adjuster cable. This is the thing that actuates the brakes. Let's give it a little wipe. And this is just peeing out, shall we say, brake fluid. Good. That's that out. Now I'm going to leave all of this assembled, because if I take it apart, I'm just going to have to work out how to put it back together. I've got all of this cleaned up, or as much as I can. It's still a little bit grotty, so I'll probably give it a little bit of a spray again before I reassemble. And the last thing that I've got to do is to remove this. What I've got to do is to get these this brake line undone, and hopefully it's not going to twist. If it does, I'll pop it through. Nah, that's fine. Okay, right, can I just get these undone? any luck, this should just pop off now. Yes, look at that. Perfect. If I can get it out of there. And that can go straight in the bin. Before I go and fit that, I'm just going to do a little bit more cleaning because there's all sorts of muck around there. Okay. Let's pop this out. Come and put this on here. With any luck, I'll be able to manoeuvre it straight in. Who are you woofing at? Is this evening woof? We have the main part of the repair done. Now I've just got to go and consult those photos, make sure that I get everything back together in the right order. So we have got nice new brake shoes, and I've just got to make sure that I get them the right way round, because they are not exactly the same. You can see that the friction material on one side is shorter than on the other. And I certainly don't want to get this contaminated, so let's just go very carefully and slowly. What I'm going to do is to start working out how to transfer this over, and yeah, we'll have a look, see what it's like. This isn't, as you can imagine, really a tutorial on how to do this, and obviously if you are in any way not sure of what you're doing, just be really careful, because brakes are pretty darn useful. So I'm going to crack on with that, and hopefully I'll be able to show you in a minute or two something that looks just about right. Been defeated. I need another cable tie, because what I need to do is to put this spring into compression a bit more, because this is the spring that actually holds the brake shoe on, and it's proving rather difficult to actually get it back on. So that's defeated me for the moment. I'm going to go and look for some cable ties and crack on with this probably tomorrow, because the light is just about to go. A couple of things though. These clamps, they're woodworking clamps, are really useful. Hello baby. And I'd have been absolutely lost without having taken those photos already, because you do forget the order of things. Yesterday I was struggling, if you remember, or just about a minute ago in the video, to get these on, and I've actually found that you can use one of these as a socket and just push them on and turn them, and that worked really well. So yeah, just a little update on that, and slowly going back together. Okay, so things continuing to advance, getting these back in there so that these are actuators actually push the brakes. Okay, so that is all reassembled. I had to use mole grips here to pull these back on. Very much a two-handed operation. And it looks as if everything is where it should be. So I'm gonna see what I can do about reassembling the drum, putting that on, and with any luck that is going to be that job done. Drum back on. Wow, that was quite a rigmarole. It's the first time I've actually done drum brakes. Disc brakes are a lot easier, so yeah, good luck if you're doing them. And I've just got to go and tackle the other side now, but I'm not going to go through all of that with you now. I'm sure you've got the idea. Hello. me clear up this mess, George. Hello. It's actually quite unseasonably chilly today. I think it was about 12 degrees this morning, and that was a bit of a shock, I have to tell you. I'm up at an IBC because I wanted to share with you something that one of my lovely subscribers, who goes by the moniker of Insane Tuna, was saying about Legionella. It's nasty bacteria that can cause all sorts of nasty effects like death. Now, if you look in here, you can see there is a little bit of slime. And one of the things that Legionella bacteria likes, apart from dead legs on pipes, is biofilm and slime. So I've actually changed the way that I'm using the IBC. And this, I think, is probably a good plan, all things considered. I've got so much water coming down the hill from this that I can actually fill up the IBC in literally about 3 minutes. So what I'm doing is I'm effectively putting 1,000 litres into here, and that means when I want to water, I just turn this on and 1,000 litres is spread around and about the garden. So that's a nice automatic watering thing. I don't have to worry about coming and turning it off. But it also means that the water is coming through here, it's being flushed, it's not stagnating, it's not hanging around. It's therefore hopefully less likely to cause us problems. So once again, Insane Tuna, thanks very much.